Hi and welcome to my daily devotional for Monday, the 8th of November. Our reading is from Hebrews chapter 11 and verse 24. By faith, Moses, when he was grown up, refused to be called a son of Pharaoh's daughter. During our lifetime, we all attract various labels that give us a certain amount of identity. And when I started work at the age of 15, the label that I was given was Junior Porter. The other men also gave me the label Little Charlie. This was because there was another guy who worked at the station who was also called Charlie. He was given the label Big Charlie. But within 6 months I had grown taller than Big Charlie, but we still retained our labels. Knowing our identity is very important to us. It is through his faith in God that Moses knew that his true identity was not as a son of Pharaoh's daughter. The writer to the Hebrews makes it clear that his refusal to be called a son of Pharaoh's daughter was an act of faith. It is probable that as he was brought up and cared for by Jochebed, his real mother, that his understanding of his identity would have increased and developed. Therefore, it is likely that when the time came for his mother to hand him over to Pharaoh's daughter, Moses knew his true identity. Probably he knew that he was a Hebrew and had no Egyptian blood in him. We can also assume that he would have been familiar with the circumstances of how he came to be a member of the royal household. Yet the faith that he had in God led him to see that his real identity was within the household of the people of God. What about our identity? Our true identity is to be found in Jesus. The Apostle John clearly states that the identity of every follower of Jesus is in him. And we see this in John chapter 1 and verses 12 to 13. But as many as received him, to those believing in his name, he gave to them the right to become the children of God, who were not born of blood, neither from the will of human nature, neither of the will of a husband, but from God. Today, let us rejoice that God calls us his children. There is no greater identity than this. Have a marvelous day.